Alright guys, I haven't done this one in a while, but welcome back to Multiversal Conquest, where I take two different factions and have them, what would it be like if these two factions went to war? And today it's going to be this is going to be a really fun one. This is going to be the Hand from Marvel Comics taking on the White Fang from Ruby. So yeah, the White Fang versus the Hand. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one. So let's talk first about the Hand. Let's talk about the Hand first. Obviously, one of Daredevil's oldest enemies, an ancient ninja clan that was obviously parodied to become the Foot in TMNT. The Hand have been around since time immemorial. They are a clandestine ninja clan that works for a being known only as the Beast. They have warriors that are either highly trained or undead, or basically undead. Like, you can just bring them back, and that's the other thing, is that they can just resurrect people. Not to mention, these guys have access to metahumans. You have, like, beings like White Tiger, you have Black Tarantula, you have, well, not really a metahuman, you have great assassins like Bullseye and Elektra, who are in and out of the Hand as well, but that's the big thing, is that the Hand has not only access to metahuman beings, they have access to other terrorist organizations within Marvel. They have access to technology from AIM, from Hydra, from to literally anybody you could think of. They can get that kind of technology. They don't really use it, but there have been some comics where the Hand are like, yeah, we made a deal with Hydra to get this kind of weapon because we need it. But more or less, the Hand depend upon more on ancient tactics as well as mysticism. That's one of the things that sets them apart from kind of others, is that they have more like mysticism on their side. Like I said, a lot of their warriors can be just brought back and made undead. In fact, that's kind of how they recruit more people or more powerful beings, is that they just kill someone and bring them back. Oh, did I mention that another person in charge of the Hand is a dude named the Gorgon? A guy who one-hit KO'd Wolverine and has the ability to turn people to stone with a single look of his eyes, and is literally one of the most intelligent beings ever, and has a sword that can cut through solid steel. Yeah, he's a head of the Hand right there. So you have Gorgon right there. If you go to war with the Hand, you better be packing some serious firepower. I mean, hell, in Enemy of the State, Wolverine had to use a fucking Sentinel to stop them. That's literally what he had to use. He had to use a Sentinel to blast the shit out of them, because he knew I was not going to take any of them out. I was not going to take a single one of them out. So that's a bit about the Hand in this scenario. So let's talk about the White Fang. So the White Fang are from the world of Remnant. They are made up of fanus, which are animal-human hybrid-like creatures, and they're a terrorist organization who are fighting for the rights of fanus equality. But yeah, they're more like the Brotherhood of Mutants than anything else. The White Fang, so for reference of what version of the White Fang we're going to be using for this, is that we're going to be using this before the end of Sienna Khan, as well as Adam. So Adam and Sienna Khan are still here, because as it stands now, the White Fang is kind of broken up and really beaten the shit out of. So if it was that version of the White Fang we were using, the Hand would just eat them alive. But here, in this scenario, we're going to be using a version of the White Fang that still has Adam Taurus, it still has Sienna Khan, and it still has some other heavy hitters along the way. So the White Fang are more or less, they're military trained. They carry weapons that are given to them by Roman Torchwick, high-grade dust-based weapons, as well as they can just call in some favors from not only, Roman's crew, but also they kind of work alongside Salem a little bit, so they could just have, like, Tyrion or Hazel or Watts be a part of this group. Adam himself is, in his prime. Adam Taurus in his prime was a real threat. Like, this, one of the most dangerous characters out there until he encountered the most dangerous enemy to any Ruby character, the writing staff. Come on, that was good. Anyway. And also you have Sienna Khan, who is the leader of the crew. She also has, like, Blake's parents, who are also kind of in out of it. But yeah, for the most part, these guys are well organized, they're well trained, and at their prime, these were one of the most dangerous forces in Remnant. So what would it be like if you had the White Fang and the Hand go head to head? So while the White Fang is very much in your face, very much like they do have clandestine, they do fight Black Ops style, but it's more guerrilla. It's more like guerrilla fighting style, whereas the Hand will sneak in, slaughter everyone, and be like, later. So that's the main thing you have to look at in terms of like combat style, is that the Hand, while they do attack they can attack in mass, that's not their style. They'll go in, kill everyone in the dead of night, or trap them. Like, they will lead someone into a trap and then slaughter them all. And probably, here's the other thing, they will resurrect the dead of their enemies if they see potential in there. So if they see, like, White Fang members who are, like, show potential or are really strong, they will go out of their way to kill them and then resurrect them. Like, I guarantee you that Gorgon would look at Adam Taurus and be like, we'll take him. And when you get resurrected by the Hand, you don't come back. You come back as a clean slate. You are reprogrammed to be a loyal soldier to them. Like, all your just hate and malice is left. It's very Pet Sematary. It is a very Pet Sematary kind of scenario, really. But the White Fang, like I said, they do have access to various technology, as do the Foot. But like I said, the Foot doesn't really like to use the tech they have, even though they do make alliances with Hydra and AIM and other groups. They're only really like, we don't need it. But remember, they have other major heavy hitters in terms of metahumans, like Black Tarantula, Gorgon, Elektra, Bullseye, White Tiger. You have so many on their side. Like, hell, they could even probably manipulate Matt Murdock. If they say, like, hey, so this White Fang crew is pretty bad, so you're helping us. It's not negotiable. You're helping us, Murdock. Come on, let's get going. You got shit to do today. So that's the major aspect, is that the Hand. And the other thing is that there isn't really any infighting in the Hand. Gorgon or whoever's in charge, or the old sages who speak to the beast, their real leader, whoever, like the old masters or Gorgon, they are in charge, and if you say no to them, you're dead. And then they'll just resurrect you again and just have you be more obedient. So that's the big thing, is that there is now, why I'm bringing up communication in here in this scenario is that there's kind of a bit of infighting in the White Fang. You know, Gira and his wife do kind of argue with Sienna, as well as Adam has his own little power trips as well. So there's some major infighting in the White Fang. So if your leaders are having a infight over humans who are slaughtering their soldiers and then resurrecting them, there's going to be more infighting and that's just going to break down communication and be dangerous. Now, yeah, you've got, you know, Salem backing you. You've got Roman's crew backing you. But it doesn't help when when you're fighting each other, when you should be fighting the enemy at hand. That's going to cost you. And the Hand is built for total obedience. It's just built, not so much like in the terms of guerrilla fighting, because, yeah, the White Fang have been fighting the Schnee Dust Company and Atlas and other militaries for ages. But the Hand has been doing this before written history. Like, you thought they were a ninja clan. Oh no, they are much more than that. They are a much dangerous threat than that. So that's one thing you have to look at, is that they have been around and they could even, like, infiltrate. Like, they could kill someone, resurrect them, and then have them infiltrate the White Fang. So you really have to take that into account when you're facing the Hand. Yeah, they won't fight you openly. They will if they have to, but, like, you know, they will make you fight on their terms. That's the scary thing about the hand, is that they are the boogeyman that you don't see coming. Whereas the White Fang, you know, they can hold out, like they can hold their ground and have a good fight. But the hand, on the other hand, just see what I did there. Unintentional pun is unintentional, but yeah, these guys wrote the book on ninja warfare. Anyway. So I think I'm going to I don't know who to give this to. I think I'm going to give it slightly to the hand. But you guys, that's me personally, but you guys tell me in the comments below, who do you think would come out on top in this matchup? Do you think it would be the hand or the White Fang? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.